Good morning, folks. Well, it's a little early this morning, and as you might have seen, those of you who follow me regularly, I've been fishing a lot of late, but missed the first day of the 12 by 12 coming down. It's very windy this morning, but I'm sure the boats will be on the beach trying to see if they can get out to sea. I see the surf is not that big, so it'll be windy and bumpy, but I think they'll be able to launch. Such a pretty sight when the lights are on these boats early morning. Hoor julle manne? Oh, ek dog iemand sal met my praat.
Jeffa!
Wat sê jy, boetie?
Lekker hoor. Ons is vandag op 'n groot boot, hè, checkie.
Ja, ek sien. Ja, nee,
Ons gaan nou 'n bietjie help vandag.
Jy het een nodig.
Ja. Zullen we daai het gaan, hè?
Nee, maar daai boot van jou, as jy het bo baie ding klim, hy lyk soos 'n bathtub.
Ja. Vandag maar 'n bietjie noord gaan met hierdie noordewind, ons saam met die wind terug vis, ja.
Ja, julle good luck. Look what I found. NSRI once again on the job. Check it out. Oh yes, I'm not sure what whose throat he's gonna slit today, but
it's for braid.
No, the boys are amped and not ready to offload. I'm sure Aki will go out in this surf. No problem with the surf. It's just going to be bumpy out there this morning. And then we even have small lacquer in the background. There we go. Tegwin is on the ball this morning. Sanbona Waisi. Okay. Yeah. You see, just in time for the competition. First boat in the water, Maverick. Not surprising. He loves to be ahead of everybody else. Does his own thing. Oh, Maverick. Beat us to the task here. Is in the water already. And out there. I see Pinnacle just arrived. Look at the lights on that thing. Tell you what, driving down the road, you're not going to miss it. The sea's pretty flat, so not much of a challenge for the chaps today. The bigger boats may be the Sandbank, but surf wise I don't think it's going to be too much of a challenge. Sandbank navigated, done. Oh, a big one in front of him. See, they're right on top of each other there. Well played. Well done, okay. Wizard next. They're gonna come thick and fast now. All lined up, ready to go. Wind is howling, typical August, which is around the corner. Sun reflecting off the boat there is quite pretty, I must say. A bit bumpy here with the wind, folks. Please bear with me. just being patient. It's dark. Might not seem like that on the camera, but it's pretty dark. You can see the lights are on in the boat, so give an indication that it is pretty dark. Nasty little one there. Oh, well played. Okay, chaps are nervous of the sandbank, which is understandable. Sorry for the aerial, yeah? Next one, and then it should be fine. Fantastic. There we go. Just scan across the other side there. See, there's another boat in the water up there in the mouth. Screaming for water. Let's head north. There's a bit of a gap up there, so they would go that way, get some water for the bank, and try and get through the gap. That's the one. Pretty simple. As I say, not too challenging this morning for the chaps. The background there is coming out of the mouth. Stella snuck in there in the water and just went up the mouth to wait for the first boat to launch, so the safety first, one boat going out at a time. I'm not sure if Stella's part of the competition. Made his decision now. You can see there's open up the throttles there. It looks like it's got a great gap. Yeah, there we go. Alistair here, ready to go. There's a log in front of them. On a hole, always a challenge for the chaps that are assisting with the launches, but no problem there. Yeah, for these little boats, the launch is not too challenging now, but when they're at sea, it's going to be bumpy. That's for sure. With this wind blowing, and then I'll see tomorrow, the wind comes from the other direction. More tricky for Ellie because with a small boat like that. Those little waves can fill that boat up with water easily. He's biding his time, but his advantage is he can sit on the bank. There you go. There's it. See, it's still turn for that little fella there in front. That's it, just being patient, no rush. You get out 2 minutes later, does it matter? No. Very experienced skipper too. Obviously knows his boat. Yeah, he's been really patient. Maybe he's a bit nervous because all the cameras on him. Find out from him later. There's it. That's the gap. Little one in front and over you go. Ooh, no, little nasty one coming now. In the meantime, I see wave dancers offloading next to me. I'm not sure if they're part of the comp. That's it. Barraca now on it. He was saying that sometimes the windscreens of his messed up badly, causes a bit of stress, but it doesn't look like he's got any problem today. Timed that one to perfection. Whilst Two Oceans is offloading there, wave dancer comes through. The boats are being pushed quickly. As you all well know, Leon at the helm. Sandbank right there. Against that one. Weaving his way through, safely out. Wave stayed on the way. Sorry folks, sorry. Lots of boats this morning as a result of the comp. Obviously the charter boats in between. I think it's Matthew at the helm here, Vape Staff. I did see Barron standing around, but I have a feeling this is the youngster. Oh, you're gonna watch out the Sandbank there. You stuck on it, that's the one. You'll get out of it. And so you'll learn, so you'll learn. Well played, young man, well played. Well played. Still a lot of sand. Something's wrong with that motor. I think he could beach it. One motor's out the water there. Going back to the Sandbank. Heading back for that bank, but that one motor is not going down. Hence the reason why it's got no speed. Doesn't even look like it's started. I think it should beach that thing. Ah, there it comes. There it comes. There we go. But it's not going down. You can see he's looking at the motors, checking the motors, checking the motors. But there's a horrible sandbank where he is now. I don't want them down too much. My advice, beach that thing. Fortunately the surf is not very big. There the power came. There the power came. That's it. That's it. Standing at a weird angle here, folks, because he's gone so far up north. Looks like he's got a great gap there. That's the one, young man. You're gonna learn from this. Amazing, well done. Against all odds, here we go. Rocket ship. Those motors should be pretty warm by now. love those monohulls just because of that. Right, OC. I know that they are fishing in the comp. Those V6s. Definitely has to focus on that sandbank. That boat lies deep in the water. The little one coming in front of it, or the brake, and then it'll go over the top. That's the one. Islander now in the water. Francois at the helm there. So difficult to hold these cameras still in this strong wind. Aqua Joy. Looks like Chris is fishing this comp, and Francine is at Nationals. It tells you how much these people love deep sea fishing. Listen to those motors purring. It seems like it's not as easy as I thought. Chaps have to be patient. They've had to be patient. And now we have Pinnacle. Monster of a boat. You might have seen it on my videos at the main minor competition. Shortview's at the helm, I presume it's Peter Tanner. It's a massive boat, so you won't have any problems to punch any of these waves. not the easiest boat to turn, so it generally has to outrun waves. Pretty far away from me now. That's it. We have all the girls. 2 oceans. Adamant at the helm though. Melinda's not skipping. Say the wind. Bit of a challenge today for me. Look at the sky at the back there. It looks like safe and sound. Nope, one little hurdle to go. That's it though. I recognize this boat. Lots of chit chat on the radio there about bait and so on. I'm sure some folks are sounding to see if they can find a bait ball. Ooh, there we go, a little bit wet there, even though it's a small wave. Horrible one building in front of him now. Not sure where that one came from, but it's nasty. So if you yo, and the next one right on top of him. Oh, thank goodness. It's small. Yeah, that's it. Oh, well played. Oh, got my heart racing there. That's it. He's out safe, and that's key.